Hi, my name is Ruth Christian with the Christian team, and I'd love to come into your company and help your team members learn how to build wealth through real estate. As an employer, there's nothing more important to me than having my team be able to lay down roots in the community in which we live. But let's face it, buying real estate in San Francisco is tough. There's a lot of competition, there's a ton of offers, there's a lot of information to absorb. So kind of getting a nice base for how to do that, I think is really, really important. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, oh my God, these real estate agents, they're a hard sell, they're gonna come in, they're just gonna talk about themselves the whole time, they're not gonna provide any value. I promise you that this will be a data-packed, informative session. Just a couple of things that I'll cover. I'll talk about, is there a bubble? That's something that people are always wondering. We'll look at the market over the last 30 years and see what goes up must come down. That does happen. If we are at the top of a bubble, how will you hold? How do you hold on to something in order to make sure that you're not just selling in the heat of the moment because things are tough? I'm not a lender, but we'll talk a little bit about interest rates and how they affect things. Did you know that a 1% increase in interest rate actually affects your buying power by about 10%? So we'll talk a little bit about that. And finally, we'll talk about how to hire a real estate agent. Let's face it, there's 5,000 of us out there, and how do you choose the right one? There's definitely some key metrics that you can look at in order to decide who is the best realtor for you and really get someone who cares about you, is proactive, is gonna review things for you, and most importantly, is gonna get you into contract. The average agent in San Francisco is only doing about 5 transactions a year. And they're writing on average 8 offers for each and every client. So that's a lot of wasted time that people are spending trying to buy a house. So finally, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. Again, I would be honored to come in and do a presentation on site at your company. I've done this, I've been into Salesforce, I've gone into some very prestigious financial planning firms. There's some quotes down below with some testimonials of some people who I've worked with in the past, and I would be honored to come in and help educate you and your team on buying in San Francisco. Thank you so much.